Hi, it's me. I'm the Neko rental girlfriend you ordered. Yes, you ordered me for this evening. I hope it's okay I'm a little bit early. I just didn't want you to wait alone. Mm, Can I come inside? Thank you. Wow, your place feels surprisingly cozy and warm. It smells nice too. Don't worry, I like it. It's nice. Okay, so today I'm here to help you relax, help you do whatever it is. Okay, so you should already be aware of this because of all the disclaimers and warnings and everything on the app, but no funny business. This is purely comfort and wholesomeness and relaxation. Yes, I'm not one of those who does other things, if that's what you were hoping for. Okay, good. I just wanted to double check. I've had a few in the past where they didn't get what they were hoping for, and it made for an awkward situation, to say the least. um, so yes, today I'm here as your girlfriend. That is what you booked me for. Hey, it's okay. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You'd be surprised how many people look for people like me. It can be a lonely world, especially with social media and everything. People are more alone than ever. You have nothing to be ashamed of. Do you want to cuddle on the couch, maybe? Yeah, okay. Well, come on then, darling. Take my hand. Good. There, just get comfy and we can talk a little bit, if that's okay. Yeah. um, so you said in your message that you've been feeling alone lately? Like you have to pay someone just to have company? Mm, that must feel so heavy on your chest, baby. I'm sorry, I should have asked. Do you mind if I call you that? Or, normally when we start the date, I ask what you want to be called or what you don't want me to say in case anything triggers you. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Normally you fill that in, like the information when you're booking, but you left yours blank, so I wasn't sure. Okay. So baby and sweetheart and darling, those are all okay? Okay. Mm-hmm. Would you mind if I come a bit closer to you and maybe wrap my arm around you? It just feels a bit more natural. It feels so weird to be this far away from you, darling. It's nice being close to you. And you give off a warm presence. It's nice. Mm. Mm. loneliness doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. Sometimes life is just quiet, too quiet, and it feels like everyone else has someone except you, and you just desperately want to hug someone, to be hugged, to have that human connection. I mean, you'd be surprised how many people hire a girlfriend when they're not actually looking for a girlfriend. They want to be single and they enjoy it, and they're not looking for anything serious. They just like to have some company sometimes, someone to talk to without fear or pressure. And it's cheaper than a therapist, so two birds, one stone, I suppose. But I'm here now, okay? You're not alone tonight. And you don't have to pretend with me. You don't have to be strong. Just breathe with me. Good. Good job, darling. There you go. Just like that. I love spending time with you like this, darling. Holding you like this. Admiring you. Just enjoying everything that comes with being with you. Oh, by the way, I might have gotten a bit excited for our date and made you some homemade cookies. They're here in my bag if you'd like one. Let me just grab it. Here. They're chocolate chip. I hope you like them. I am very famous for my chocolate chips, I'll have you know. I have the perfect way of getting them nice and firm, but still nice and doughy on the inside. You know what I mean? Not too much, but just enough to make people beg me for my recipe. So you're very lucky to have me as your girlfriend. I can bake you delicious treats anytime you want. All you have to do is ask. Do you have any favorite sweet treats? Ah, that's a good one. I did those last week, and it was so good. I'll have to make you some next time I see you. Also, just to double check, do you have any allergies or anything I should be aware of? Okay. I've just never asked you that before. I don't know why, I think it just slipped my mind. I was always enjoying myself with you too much. But yeah. I'll have to make a whole list of things I can make you every time I see you. Like a whole buffet of sweet treats. Wow. Aren't you a charmer? You don't need sweet treats when you have me? I don't know how. You're so charming. You'd think I would be used to this by now, this whole routine, but alas. Baby, You were afraid you'd remain unlovable, alone. You know what, I felt like there are a lot of times, like I messed up too often, like I was falling behind, too old. Especially as a female, I know I have a biological clock if I want children, and I do. So I know how you feel. But you don't have to race to catch up. You don't have to kiss every frog in that pond, hoping one turns into a Prince Charming or a Princess Charming. There are millions of frogs and fish and mermaids and sharks and whales. That doesn't mean you just have to pick one and be okay with it. You know, after my last relationship, I was really hurt. And I realised I'd become very codependent on him. And slowly, I built a life more beautiful than I'd ever expected. Because I learned to love being single, because I know the weight my loyalty holds, and I know when I meet the right person, I will never be single again. So I took pride in being single, living my life, enjoying it, until I met someone who knew I was going to be their wife, who just knew when they looked at me, I'm gonna marry this woman. I loved being single. I loved my life, and I still do. But I don't live to love. My point of that story is, I used to feel that way exactly. Like I was, like I'd missed something. Like I needed a partner to love me in order to feel like I was worthy of love. And then I found myself. I think your 20s and 30s are that time in life where you get to do all the things you wanted as a 13-year-old, and you get to enjoy it without shame. Anyway, my point is, nothing about you is unlovable. Nothing about you is forgettable. You are so much softer and sweeter than you realize. Someone out there will be lucky enough to meet you, to love you, and to be loyal to you in the way you deserve. And thankfully for both of us, that was me. Since I'm your girlfriend. I know I'm just a rental, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. You matter. You matter, baby. You don't have to pay someone forever. Sometimes the right people just walk into your life when you least expect it. But until then, I'll stay right here. Okay? Right beside you, and I won't go anywhere. why don't you come a bit closer and rest your head on my chest? And just let me run my fingers through your hair, okay? Yes, like that. I like having you close. You are doing great. You are not too much. You are just enough. You are whole. You are healing. You are enough. You are kind and nurturing. You are a great friend. Your loyalty needs to be carefully given because you know how loyal you can be. And you know how much it hurts when you give it to the wrong person. So yes, you need to be careful with your loyalty. It's too good for the common folk. And that's okay. If it was designed for everyone, it wouldn't hold value. It would be cheap. But you are far from cheap. You are incredible. You know, forgive me if I'm overstepping my boundary. Usually after an evening date, I am supposed to leave you once I tuck you in. But I really don't want to. You feel quite special to me. Different from the others. When you opened the door earlier, I felt something warm inside me stir. Like I wanted to stay longer than I was scheduled for. I was just nervous about saying something before. Would it be okay if I stayed a little more? Not because you paid for it, of course. Because I want to. It'll be free of charge, of course. You don't mind? Good. I'm glad. You deserve this. You deserve warmth and love and comfort. You deserve someone to stay, even when things are hard. You know, when you were cuddling me earlier and you held on to me, my heart did this tiny flip, and I found myself wishing it wasn't a rental date. I found myself wishing it was real. And I know I'm not allowed to say this, but I'd like to see you again. Not as your rental girlfriend. And even if you did want to rent me again, I probably wouldn't see you. They have a no second date rule to avoid getting too close. They like to switch us around like a speed date kind of thing. So if you did want to see me again, it would have to be outside of the rental world. Who knows, maybe I could rent you as a date. So would you maybe want to go on a real date with me? just us. No payment, no service, just two people who want to enjoy each other's company. Just think about it. But for now, just sleep, okay? And I'll be right here, holding you until your breathing slows down and you drift off in my arms. Good night, my angel, my sweetheart. I'm going to enjoy dating you for real. Especially if this is how much I enjoyed our rental day.